Hi everyone, it's Simon from Minigames with a review of Arcade Islands Volume 1. This is a minigame collection that's come out on Xbox One and PS4. Now I've bought the PS4 version, but it's only available in the American PSN store, so you need to be able to have an American account and get an American money onto that account to be able to buy said things. If you need to, my advice, buy eBay and get digital code sent directly to your emails. Not that I've told you that. So this game is a minigame collection. There's 33 games in all, and they're split across 6 different islands, and they're vaguely themed. All of the minigames, though, are involved around ripping off of old arcade classics, but in like quite a cute way. So there's a snake on there, but actually it's vegan anaconda, which just made me giggle. You've got like Timberman type thing, but it's with totems. You've got asteroids on there. You've got tower defense stuff. There's a Zuma, not Zumba. Let's not do that. Clone on here as well. A couple of ones that are like block based, where you've got to clear the box in lines, a bit like Tetris. There's also some endless runners on there as well, some aiming and shooting. They're all quite simple, but they're well done in a way that isn't just mindless, and that you'll have to, because the difficulty ramps up either in terms of speed or the amount of enemies coming towards you or the amount of things that you have to juggle at once. The difficulty curve is really nicely placed so that you'll kind of spend the first couple of times you'll play the game just getting used to, right, this is how this works, and then you'll want to be running for a 3-star attack for a high score. Stars are between 1, 2 and 3 are given for each minigame. You need to clear a certain amount of stars across an island, which normally has anywhere from about 4 to 6 minigames per island, for you to then unlock the next batch and collection. Because some of the later islands are gated off by the amount of stars that you need on the previous one. But you do get a fair selection out of the box, so if you just want to get in and have a go, then go nuts. You're more than welcome. This game is available for up to 4 players locally. There is online leaderboards, of which scarily I'm number 1 on some of the actual boards. That can't be right. I'm not number 1 in anything. But I suppose if it was going to be, it would be on weird minigame games. Because this to me feels like it's come a few years late. But in a good way. I could see this collection going down really well on the Wii. But I'm kind of missing these minigame collections in the current generation, because about the only one that's close to this, perhaps in terms of fun level, maybe would be Marooners. And until Let It Die? Move or Die, sorry. Comes out on PlayStation 4, I think this is going to be a really good contender for your minigame collection. You can play up to up to 4 players locally. What I really like about it, though, is that you can do 1, 2, 3 or 4 where you're just going for your own competitive scores. But on some of them, like the ice hockey ones, and some of the shooty battle type ones, and there's one where you've got tanks going around, kind of ripping off Tank Wars and like Bomberman. You can go 2 versus 2 as well, or 1 versus 1. So I really like the diversity in that they've actually thought, right, well, we can actually put you onto teams for this as well as individual scores as well. In terms of actually what you do over the course of a collection of playing, though, where it does miss out is in terms of competitive modes. So apart from just getting the high score on that specific minigame, the only kind of competitive nature you'd have to take out of the game, because it doesn't award like points for you as you're playing for all of the minigames separately. What it does is it puts whoever's got the best collection of scores across those collection of islands, you get a little flag that puts your avatar, your PSN avatar, on the front and says that you now rule that island, which feels slightly short coming compared to if, say, I was playing, and I'm thinking of one of the old classics, Bishy Bashy Special, you would have like points going on throughout your competitive playing, or you'd have like a tug of war wars game where if everyone's got to do individual scores, then you'd go like in a semi-finals, quarter-finals and finals, so on and so forth. So it's kind of missing in terms of that regard, but if you're quite happy to keep pen and paper score outside of the game, then this could be a good giggle of a mini game collection to keep you amused for a couple of hours, definitely, especially if you're doing shots for the loser. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, so I've seen some people actually, they were commenting on it for this around trophies, So there is a platinum trophy for this game. The trophies aren't necessarily because there's a really low percentage of completion, and it's because there's a couple of the mini games where they're a bit randomly generated or / luck focused, where you need to be very, very good. And I'm thinking specifically the mini game golf here, where it wants you to get 3 holes in one in a row, and that makes it very, very difficult to be able to do. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult platinum, I think, if you're going to go for it, and you will need 3 friends locally to be able to do it too. So there we have it, Arcade Islands. It's currently out now, and it's on the Black Friday sale, so that's why I thought it was timely to review it now. Go grab. Thanks for watching. Bye. This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.